Good morning, guys. Hi, Glowings, Assassin, Cactus, Jason, Juan, I think it's Alexi, Jerry, Whale, Peter, Kona, Momo. You find the armadillo. Yeah, I was trying to decide what to run on my leech. I guess we can try armadillo first, and then we can try the shy. The reason why I had the shy on the leech is because if you look at the description here, it says every time you do 150,000 damage, you basically get resistance. So even though I don't know why they call it last stand, it's kind of like a first stand gets triggered. It's really these three that I'm interested in. I get out. Schizo, Umang, Hunter, Scar, Michael. Happy Friday. Okay, so maybe I should start with should we start with the armadillo? I guess we start with that. Wait, did I pass it? Yeah. The new pilot reduces the ability cooldown by 3 seconds. Grants additional durability points when it is dropped to critical level. Is that a bug then? Leech partially restores. And it reduces the cooldown. Huh. Wait, maybe I should test that in the custom. Let's just test something here quickly. Value first stand. No, it's actually very good. The shy is very good on the raptor. I just want to test something. So this one has the Thomas mind read. Yeah. Let's see. Wait, when did I activate that? You say reduce the cooldown, right? 40. Was it 14 seconds? Oh. So what was it like? Was that like 2 or 3 seconds? Huh. So wait, if I were to swap the pilots, that would 15 seconds. It's definitely shorter. I was looking at that because the ultimate has the new. I'll show you what I have on here. So yeah, I have this pilot on the ultimate. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. 12. Yeah, so 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Is there anything else? So 190. Oh, more health. More health and more speed. I'm looking at this here. More health, more speed. What else does it say? Damage reduction 90%. Redirected 90-35. That's the same. Duration 9 and 14. So it's just, yeah, okay, so it's speed. Maybe I should have put the storms on this one. Oh well. That's good to know. Is it Apuva? Hi. From India. Try the Scourge. Yes, I'll be trying other weapons. I just wanted to try this because these weapons came out with the ultimate leech. So it kind of makes sense to run it. So hold on a second. Let me just put that screen up. Oh, you know what I should have actually done was I should change my mothership. I think I got the Bifrost. Can't get its defense mitigated even by Titans. Wait, you can use that. So I should use that end game then. I can't. By the way, guys, if you can do me a favor, make sure to smash that like button. Helps the channel out. It's free as well. We always have that going for us. Forgot to change your mothership back to Frederick. Oh, man, the wait times are crazy. Wait, is it because the platforms are... yeah, I think they separated, right? I don't think they merged them yet. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Sleepy. So I'm just waiting to drop into a game here. Just to average 400? I never averaged 400. That's long. I didn't even come close. Even at the prime, I don't think I averaged 400. I think my average was roughly maybe at one point about 300. That was a long time ago though. Yeah, I never averaged that much. Man, I can't hit this guy. There we go. It is, they did a good job with this. I have a feeling someone's gonna teleport to me here. It's not a good spot to be. I never like being in these tunnels, and I know there's a lot of like scorpions and stuff. Yep. Oi. He just went off the ship. Well, bye. That guy jumped. I think he messed up his jump. Ultimate Griffin. Uh-oh. Ah. That still did really well. Yeah. You know what? I think this build is going to be stronger. Also because you charge your mothership quicker. Oh. Ah, he put his shield up. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. What I like about these weapons, they have really good splash radius. Oh, oh. He looked at me, he's like, should I shoot? Uh-oh. Oh. That did a lot of damage. Come on. Die already. How's he still alive? There you go. Hey, John. Been using the normal leech for a few months now and can easily counter raptors and condors. I know at one point I was trying it out with the to counter the ducks. So what I would do is I would leech onto a ducks and then like hopefully his teammates shoot me. So even if he goes into his stealth mode, you get them. The only counter I think would be to use like a phase shift. When leeching titans, well, I mean, you were talking about a regular bot, but someone said in the chat that it fares better against titans. They just bypass leeches regular. Hold on. What I should do is I should try the pilot on the regular leech. That's a lot of raptors, my gosh. Yeah, I'm not gonna take on 3 raptors. Good luck with that. Not happening. Musket. Oh. Can this go through the shield? Oh, it can't. Oh, shoot. I didn't see this guy hiding there. Well then. Oh, I forgot to change my, meant to put unstable conduit on here. You know what? This might pair well with this Hetchy because remember, man, that guy actually hit me pretty good. There's a guy. I'm trying to dash so I get that shield. You know what's kind of interesting about this Hetchy? You'd be surprised how much of a difference that shield makes in your fights. You wouldn't think. He went into flight and then I triggered his deaf survivor skill. Oh. Oh, he's almost dead. Trying to dash in front here so that I block some of his shots going to my teammate. Yo, man. There we go. That's a lot of maulers. My gosh, wait, that's 5 maulers? Oh. That's a lot of maulers. Whoa! I wasn't expecting that to happen. I know they changed it, but that's kind of crazy. Uh-oh. Oh shoot, I messed up his jump. Didn't mean to do that. All those maulers, man. We need to get that beacon back. This guy should watch out. Yes. This build's actually doing pretty well. Better than I thought it would do. Man, they have so many maulers. Another one here. Yes. Surprised I managed to pull off this build. I don't exactly play this Titan. Whoa! Because look at how far you go. It like keeps on going. Uh-oh. Yes. Leech is only good for one-on-one, pretty much. Autos? Oh, because of the healing? Wait a minute, we just faced a full squad. I didn't even like, I saw a couple of them, I didn't realize that it was a full squad. Can you run cinders? Oh boy, not with the cinders. Okay, wait, should we mix up some of the builds here? Should I try, what can I try on here? Scourge? We could also try Vortex. Huh. Which one should I go for, guys? Scourge or Vortex? Vortex. The Scourge. We're kind of half-half right now. Raz doors. Okay. Let's do the Vortex first. Oh, I have to change my I have to change to unstable conduit on the headchi. I was trying this out because hey Kine, good morning. You were going to put the leech pilot on the regular leech. Yeah, thank you. Actually, I'm going to run this for a bit first before I swap the pilot, just to kind of see how it affects the regular one. Which would be kind of good to know, because then you can see the difference. What should I run on here? I'm debating. Should we keep it? What if I were to run? Huh. What would be good on here? Haruko. Kestrel, maybe? Thing is, it doesn't go into stealth or anything, so I don't really benefit from that. We're gonna try with the Shy. Hi, Chronix. Someone say cinders. No, not cinders. What about this one? Maybe what we can do with this one, we'll put like the ultimate Scourge on here. Although, you know, I think the Scatty would also be really strong. I just got to be careful because I'm running a lot of range right now. Like, maybe a little bit too much. If I run... Okay, we'll run that. Hold on. And I think Curly wanted me to do, what was it? I think ultimate, the ultimate Shredder and the Kieran. Is that what you said? Yeah, I don't, so I don't actually like the, you know, the Kieran and the Ganjil, those weapons. I don't like it on the Raptor. It has something to do, like, so when you jump, the angle that you're shooting down, you tend to miss a lot. Okay, let's run that. Yeah, I think I got... I'm kind of tempted to run the Frederick, only because the leech will go super fast. Maybe I should run that. Oh, I didn't even realize we got the Avalon. I didn't even have neither of those. Well, that makes a big difference. That was from the Dream Hangars. I forgot to change my I forgot to change my mothership. Okay, hold on. Let's try to find a game here. The shredders give you... Well, it's gonna lock them down, so yeah, that will help. I'm gonna start with this one. I was debating which one to start with. Whoa. Oh boy, that guy's gonna... That's gonna kill me. It doesn't matter if I've got this or the ultimate. This guy's gonna kill me. Oh, couldn't get him. I messed up my jump. Oh crap. Wait, what? Oh, you know what? It's because I didn't change. Hey. Oh, I got locked. Uh-oh. He's turning, he doesn't know where to go. Ah. This guy is still alive. How is that guy constantly? There we go. Samjack. What I needed is actually I needed an archer to just push him off the beacon. Hey, Ramil. You hate the Samjack, you wish you had one. It's pretty much just a Ravana with more abilities. If you want to mess a Samjack up, run Whiteout. That will mess him up. If you have a whole lot of players with Whiteout, they won't be able to use the ability. Samjack's actually very fragile. Not many players know that. So, I mean, I know that because I've run it. If someone catches you when you're out of your ability, just like a couple hits and you're almost dead. You have to just follow them. That's the trick. What you do is you follow them and they run out of fuel. And then when they run out of fuel, you only need a couple seconds, not even like 3 seconds, and they'll be dead. Uh-oh, I'm gonna be in trouble. I had to give up the beacon just because of these weapons. That didn't kill him, what? There we go. Wait, I killed him. What? Oh, I'm gonna die. Yikes. I'm not gonna be able to kill him. Oh, wait, I did. Those weapons take a while. Yeah. They can be fun to use, but now you know why it's not worth leveling up Vortex. Even the ultimates. Oh. This guy's gonna kill me. No! That's a lot of stuff back there. Lag. It's a camper. Which one? Oh no, wait, my one weapon didn't reload. Like, actually no, that's 2 of them. We all got these weapons. Must get. Oh, I couldn't get close to him. I tried to dash. I could actually see him even if he wasn't stealth. Oh, that guy quit. He destroyed and left the game because he's gonna lose. How ironic, I got killed by the Cinder. Technically, I got killed by the Minos. The Minos is what killed me. So the thing with the Minos is the reflector shield is what kills you. It keeps popping up. If they play it right, the reflector shield on Minos is very strong. That's the only time that I've actually seen Cinder's work is on the Ultimate Minos. I don't know if you could maybe try it on the regular Minos, but the Ultimate Minos is the one that you want to run it on. Time to buy. I'm watching the current levels. Quan, I'm not sure yet. They're in demand levels, but it is possible that it may not hold because there's the amount of selling that's going on right now because of what's going on with the tariffs. Which if it is dropping, oh wait, does that guy have? Huh. Whoa, we almost killed him. Yeah, we got him. I'm gonna try to see if he moves across. I'm gonna try to push him into the gorge. It's gonna be a very tricky thing to do here. He didn't see the other guy. That guy's really causing chaos there. Teleport. Uh-oh. Ah! Why did he have to show up? Yo, what? He disappeared. No! Yes! Ah! Lost that on him. Oh, gee. Oh no, I needed my ability. I was so close. so close. Better against Titans. Well, it's probably because they're slow. Oh boy. I had to give up that beacon. Oh, almost got him. We have a problem. Wait a minute, I just bounced off the wall. What the? Yo, 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 not in the gorge. Almost. Dude, Heimdalls are powerful now. Wait, what the? Why did I drop down? Assist. Wait, I'll let that guy go. Hey, we got a couple of them. Yes. Oh, we got both. Totally stole that. Whoa! Hi. Assist. Oh, this build's pretty good. I think this is the best build right now. Best build for this Titan. Man, they lost all their Titans with that push. Ooh. Four Titan Slayers. Yeah, I basically stole it. All of them. You can't even link to them when they're in the ability. Which are you referring to? So what I have on here, because I figured, how am I going to deal with the Devourers? So I have this. I can see them up to 500 meters. Yeah, Quan, I don't think it's bouncing. I don't think it's going to be bouncing back today. We'll see. I think it's going to be in a free fall. Stole? I was helping. Yeah, that's right. I was helping, guys. I was assisting. What I do best. Assist. Should we try different builds for these two? What can I use on igniters? This might be really tough to pull off though, I think. Well, it depends. It depends. Like if I drop in and I'm like close to a player, then I could see it working. Hi, Mandeep. Ultimate Hussar Orkans. What can I use for this one? Regulators. Maybe I should run a... Maybe I should run... Oh, wait a minute. What if I would have run this? Discipline. Huh. I don't think I've ever run that on here. Someone said I should run the Porthos. Four different weapons. I think I'd be confusing myself more so than the enemy. Do you think they should keep the orbital boost? It's already really slow before and it gets slower after 3 uses of the mothership. You're referring to the changes they made to the mothership? Because I know they changed or they boosted it up so you could get it more frequently. I'm not sure about the idea of, because one of the things that we ran into when they first allowed players to charge it up so quickly, you were getting invincible bots, but you got to remember back then. I forgot to put my screen up. Oh boy, we're going to get time dropped. Back then, we also had... oh, wait. What the? There's a guy. Oh, wait, we didn't even get this beacon. Oh boy. What I was gonna say is back then we could change the modules. You can't do that now, so maybe it might make a difference. Ah, come on, no. I need to reload. No, 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 no. Reload. Reload. Ability. Ah, come on, I need to reload again. Reload, reload, reload. Yes. He does it again. Uh-oh. Back up, back up, back up. Ah, come on. I'm always on reload. No. The reload, man. See how quickly he died when he ran out of... He's gonna teleport to me. Ah. Oh shoot. No! He disabled my ability. That's gonna win it for me. Oh. No! I'm gonna die. Gonna move forward. I'm dead. I'm so dead. This guy got me and I'm locked. No! I got the Devourer though. That was worth it. Ooh, they're in our spawn. Oh, he's pushing me. I can't see. Out of our spawn! Totally stole that one. Defense! I think we should go for a center beacon. Quick, we need another beacon fast. Oh, we got center. We should go for the left. What is this guy? He's in stealth. No! Oh, he's gonna kill me. He may have another. He did have another. He might drop in again. Revenge, right? Get that rust and crumble on. Let it settle in. Oh, wait, how did he get me? Ah. Hey, Joel. Where do you send your application for mod? Ravager, you stay clear of this thing. Yeah, this is pretty nasty build. I think I'm gonna change this. I'm not. Yeah, I don't really like this build. He was aiming at my teammate. Which one? Hey, we actually survived a decent amount with this. This is actually quite a strong build, this one. You just gotta be careful. Wait, what's I don't even know what the range of these things is. 500? I want to change this one though. What can we run on here? Mog one. Oh wait, let's try the Porthos. Someone said that this is kind of good. You have 3 disciplines. Oops. Regulator? Nah, I'm not gonna run regulators. I'll try Scatty. I also want to try changing out the pilot to see how that does. What happened? He destroyed. Uh-oh. Oh! I can't get anywhere. It's kind of working. He's gonna dash around the corner. Yep. Ah, we got him. Yes, was worth it. Oh wait, is this guy cheating? No, he's not. Whoa. He just killed his own buddy. Yes. No. Whoa, what the? How's that guy doing so much damage to me? Ugh. Whoa. I'm alive, but just barely. This build's actually pretty decent. Wait, he killed himself. Wait, what? Did I just kill 3 guys? I leeched onto the guy. Oh, I leeched onto the Sam Jock and he killed himself. We killed 3 guys. Oh, that's actually... Yeah. Shoot. Actually, you know what? Wait, we got Living Legend. What the? This is how you counter Sam Jock, guys. It's the leech. Wait. I'm not gonna make it. There's too many of them in there. Too many. How is that guy and his ability so long? He killed himself. Yeah, so it looks like reflector shields. I can't see him. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got his reflector shield. I can't... Ah! He could see me too. What the? Is that my corpse? It's firing into the ground. Wait, what? That was weird. Trying to freeze this guy up so he takes more damage from my teammate. There we go. That was weird. The corpse was firing. Force him to use his ability. That's how you can annoy a devourer. And the thing is, you have unstable conduit every couple of seconds. Yes, you got him. Oh my gosh, I totally stole that one. I didn't mean to do that. Make sure we get this beacon. The Scatty. I was trying the Scatty on that one because it actually boosts the damage output even more. Yeah, so you absorb the damage taken by your shield, and it helps with your weapons. If you aren't careful with it. Yeah, this actually did really well, but it might have done well because it's on the ultimate. So maybe I should swap the weapon. So maybe I should do... what should we run on here? I want to say Orkins, but I don't think that's a good idea. No, let's go with Corona. Ultimate Corona. Hey, Brian. Even on the regular, it's amazing. Well, I'm just saying that maybe it did really well on there because it seems it just holds up better. You have more health and everything, so it kind of makes sense. Oh, I forgot to change the one skill. When you're on cooldown, for which? The Portos? I ran the storms at the start of the stream. What I also want to do is I want to swap the pilots. I want to see how they do. Like... Engine expert. For which? Both? Maybe I should try it on here too. That's gonna make it go really fast. Oops. Gonna play War Robots Frontiers. That game has too much campers. What they should actually do with Frontiers, for the ones that camp on the outskirt, what they should make is maybe like a storm, similar to like the way that they have Fortnite, which moves in, but it kind of rotates. Not all the way in, but it pushes players in, so they have to engage. Otherwise, you're just going to get players sitting back, and like players are going to be like, well, that's because, Adrian, you don't know, you don't have the weapons. How does it feel? The thing is, when I get the weapons, then the roles are going to reverse, and then that player's going to complain, and then everyone's just going to be camping. It's just kind of really... I thought that they would have at least thought about that in that game. But yeah, there's so many camper builds, and that's all you do the whole time. You're not really fully engaging. I think that guy's got... He's got ultimate... I think that's shock trains, right? Whoa, running so fast here. Oh. Hey, what? We need to go back here. Ugh, I'm dead. Totally dead. Am I either lagging really bad or I'm just not doing any damage to these guys? Holy. So much for that leech build. I think we need some beacons. How is this guy surviving? I'm even hitting... Dude, that's with all my mug ones? Okay. That was weird how that guy, I was doing absolutely no damage to him. Legs damage, legs damage. Try to block his shots. He phase shifted? No, even before then. So the amount of damage that my Ravager does, I only need like 1 second. He should have been knocked down to his last stand at least. Resistance after suppression? I don't know. Maybe it was the freezer? I was experiencing a lot of lag that game though. Could you try Medea on the normal? With the venoms. So just something about the venoms. Venom's toxin, and even to some degree the Bane, they're actually not good weapons at all. The flames output more damage. You know what? I think it's lag that's coming on my end. Because I hit that guy, and I can tell. And I think Pixonic is testing... Oh, he killed himself. I think they're testing Denuvo. Because they actually they said that they are testing on some live accounts, and I have a feeling mine's one of them. Because I asked them about it, and they actually acknowledged too. Oh. Testing Denuvo, the anti-cheat. That's because the one day I asked them, because I was experiencing so much lag during my stream, and they said they were testing it on some live accounts, the ones that use emulators. I use an emulator, so I think they're testing it. That guy was just targeting me. He's what? Wait a minute. Or is he cheating? How did he go here, there, and then back? Like... How is that guy moving? Oh. This is why Archer is still good. What, at pushing players? I got locked. Ah. Dev Survivor? Maybe. But the thing, how can it be Death Survivor if he had full health? Didn't he have full health? $95 for 10 seconds and has gray damage protection. Yeah, I'm not going to throw the Rogatka in because I've actually got a very fragile Hangar. Like, the Leech isn't a tank. That's why my Hangar's going down so fast. I don't have a Mauler or I don't have a Devourer in either. So I don't really have a Hangar that can hold a beacon down. That's why my Hangar's just folding completely. So if you're wondering why, it's not that I'm a bad player, it's just I don't have the tanks in my Hangar. This is why I always recommend to players to, you know, when you get to Champion League, Master Champion League, if you don't have tanks, you're just going to get steamrolled. It's just how the game is. When you run against strong players, they all focus on tanks. So if you're running around with like Harpy and Siren or like a Loki, you're just going to get destroyed. It's just the way it is in higher level play. Why don't I try Scatty with Leech? Because I haven't got to it yet. I was trying this out because I wanted to see how these perform. Yeah, you gotta run tanks. I keep telling players that. Now you can see why. If you don't run tanks, you're just gonna get completely annihilated. Yeah, because you can't hold the beacon down. This is why I throw in things like Archos. And the other thing too is not only am I not running tanks, I'm running like range and stuff too. So if you start running things like Scatty, Portos, or range, you need close range for brawling. Oh wait, I don't have enough. I think I gotta get rid of this one. You guys try. Oof. Now you want me to use his saws. Yeah, it's all range. Columbus is range, but this can do a lot of damage close range, so it's not too bad. Yeah, so if I was to strengthen this Hangar, I would throw like an Archo in, and I would probably put the Archo here where the Leech is, and I would run a Devourer. Yeah, Devourer or a Mauler. Something that's a little bit more tankier. What can I say? Player likes range. But that's why players lose, and then they complain that the game's pay to win. It's because they're focusing on the wrong bots and setups. That's why they lose. It's kind of like players who want to play sniper all the time. It's kind of like in Fortnite. They want to play sniper all the time, but then they complain when they get into close range fights because they don't know how to track players as quickly. It's the same thing. You know, at some point, you're going to have to learn. Devourer is very tanky. You know how to play it. It's more tankier than Bjorn. Wow, this guy's moving real fast. Thing is, does he have Death Survivor? No, he doesn't. He might kill me. Watcher is very tanky. Oh, we got him. I had help though. Ooh. What is that? Give me the lag. Assist! Oh no, I don't have my ability. Ah! That actually did really well for scaddies, guys. No. He's gonna run out of ability, right? How the heck is his ability so long? He just used it earlier. He's gonna have it ready. Running away crisis. How the heck? We're gonna lose. We need beacons, yep. He's using phase shift. I think I need to run whiteout. That will mess him up. I'm not gonna focus on him because that's what he wants. That's why he went all the way to the back there to ambush. What he's doing is what I do. So when you're dealing with strong players, and a lot of them, what you do is you bring them into the buildings, which is what he's doing. Strong players do that. He brings him into the buildings and then he isolates him and brings him away from the rest of the battlefield. That's what he was doing. That's why I didn't pay attention to that. I push beacons and I force him out. That way he plays my game. I don't play his game like that. So now he's in panic, right? Because now he doesn't... It's just him. That's why I push beacons. Beacons always wins. Gonna hit him with some of that rust and crumble so he can't heal up as much, but we're not gonna focus on him even though there's one of him and there's many of us. What we're gonna do is we're gonna push beacons. We're gonna crush him with the beacon bomb. So we get this beacon, then we get the other beacon. There we go. And then you go to your spawn. He's got more bots. He had a lot more bots. Yeah, if you want to win against players like that, you got to play smarter than them. Hey, Rust. That Leech build with the Scatty actually surprised me. I didn't think it was going to do that well. Hi, Autista. I'm looking to see how many of my teammates go to this right side. This right beacon is very important. Oh, one thing I gotta do, just remind me, I want to change the pilot. That's a lot of players over here. Someone's gonna teleport. He's got a... Huh. We just killed. That was a Ravager. Uh-oh. I gotta get onto this beacon. He's gonna kill me. No! We lost the right side. Ocho. Well, we killed him. He almost killed me, that Ocho, though. I think, honestly, I think if he had cryo rockets, he probably could have killed me. That guy. Assist! That's a lot of condors. Uh-oh. We're all trying to stop him. Wait, I leeched onto someone. Where'd that guy go? Oh shoot, we got another one. Why did it look like I was shooting through him? Incoming! Uh-oh. His Bjorn's almost dead. We gotta be careful. That guy's coming this way. Yikes. Oh, lag. I don't know why I keep dropping down like that. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, shoot. Oh. How did I get hit with the EMP? This guy have whiteout on there? Oh. Kind of go on the outskirts. Tall, good-looking dude of the War Robots roster. The Mauler was my personal bodyguard. Oh, at center? Hi, Razzie. Okay, let's try... I'm not really digging this build here. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the lag too. I don't know. We're going to change this pilot. I'm just going to throw anyone on here. I want to see how it performs on the regular Leech. What should I run on here? I don't think I've tried Mog 1 yet. Venoms aren't good. I'll run the Venoms because you're asking for it, but you're going to be disappointed. Because the damage... So the thing with the Venom is they built it around corrosion, but there's one problem with that. You know, the damage is lower, but then you get corrosion damage if you're hiding. The thing is, if the other guy's doing so much damage to you, that corrosion's not going to help because you're going to be dead. It's based more on damage rather than that. But yeah, if I had to rate, just to give you an idea, if I had to rate the Venom weapon on a scale of 1 to 10, it would probably be in the neighborhood of about maybe 3 or 4. If I put Scatty on that same scale, we're looking at, right now, probably about an 8. 8, possibly a 9. And I would actually rank, even though I know players use like the regulator, in terms of versatility and stuff, I think I would actually rate the Scatty higher than the regulator because of the freeze effect. There's a big difference. Yeah, so flames on versus the Venom, like if I had to do the flames, probably about a 5 maybe. What was I gonna run on here? Adamant Guardian modules. I'll go with Adamant. Scatty's very good. Scatty's very good. His saws are also very good. The only thing is the reload. So, but the thing is, how many times have I outplayed players that had regulators because they have to sit and wait for 8 seconds, whereas so Scatty, it actually kind of reloads while you're firing in a way. You just got to wait a little bit longer. Yeah, they buffed the Scatty. Rasdor, I would probably rate it maybe about a 5. The Ultimate Edition or the Ultimate Igniters. I think when you have a lot of fast-moving bots, you know, like if you're dealing with ducks, samjocks, I'm trying to think like what other like archers and stuff, maybe the Ultimate Igniters don't perform that well because it's harder to track those players. If the short chubby one can still kill you. I guess I'll start with range first. Man, that guy's already there at center. Wait, he destroyed. What? I think we might be down 2 players. We might... Wait. We lost the top. That guy was frozen though. Look at his... You see his health? That's for Scatties, by the way. Yeah, players underestimate the Scatty weapon. We're gonna have a bit of a problem here. They were killing themselves. I leeched onto the first guy, which was a Sam jockey, went out and he died. Hold on. Okay, I can't fire at Archer. That actually makes him stronger. Maybe this guy. We're just getting... I can't even shoot him. It's making the Archer stronger. These weapons make the Archer stronger. Like, am I even doing any damage at this point? There we go. We got a kill. Oof, my gosh. Look at the damage I'm doing to him. Barely scratched the paint. Yeah, we got a kill. These weapons are so bad. Better off just running Punishers. Look at the corrosion. I guess that's a corrosion. I leeched onto him. He killed himself. Nice. Assist. Wait, that? Yep, this is, I think, gonna make him stronger too. Because it's based on corrosion, the ability. Man, we're just getting completely destroyed here. Want a giveaway? I already have a giveaway going. The winners are going to be announced, when did I say? On Sunday, I think, right? I'll probably have the winners tomorrow, though. We had to win. Man, they beat in our spawn the entire time. Oh my gosh. Look at the amount, like, that's not, that damage not coming from me, by the way. That's my teammate. You saw what happened earlier. He killed himself. I leeched onto him. There, we got a kill with it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna ditch that. We're doing like no damage with it. Waste of time. This guy's gonna do a super jump, I think. This raptor. Hey, what? I couldn't even break through his shield. Whoa, we're running. Oh, there we go. Wouldn't it be funny if I locked him over the gorge? The French mod... Wait, what? I feel like dashing into the gorge. Game's over. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Okay, I might have flown a little bit over. I think I pushed. Did I push my teammate in the gorge? I didn't expect to go that far. We gotta change this build. This build's terrible. No thanks. I mean, just to kind of give you an idea of like the comparison, we'll run Scorches. I think Scorches were given a slight buff though. Completely different range. You can dash over. I actually wanted to dash. Actually, I was gonna dash into the gorge, but then I saw the Bjorn. I was like, wait a minute. And then I think I pushed my teammate. I went so far. I didn't mean to actually do that though. Yeah, it just happened. Hi, Los Dios. Shahid. Yeah, hold on. The Archer and Mauler. Yeah, so the ability is actually based when you hit them with corrosion weapons like Venom, Toxin, and Bane. When they're in the ability mode, you're actually making them stronger if they run Haruko. And also the Mauler, the ability is based on... So basically, they're taking the damage, they're converting it into corrosion. But you're already giving them corrosion, and then that is then transferred into damage again, I think. I think that's how it works. So if they're in an Archer and you're firing Venom, you're actually making them stronger by using Venom weapons and firing it at them. The Leech build is scary. That's what I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's really good right now. That's why I made that video. I said players are sleeping on it. And players are like, oh, Adrian, you're just like trying to defend, you know, all the usual stuff that players say. And I'm like, I'm not saying any of that stuff. All I'm telling you is I use the weapon, it does a lot of damage, and that's all I need to know. That's all you need to know too. If it does a lot of damage, then it is what it is. Oh man, why did that guy have to be in a Ravana? Even this is doing more damage than the Venom. Guy's glowing. Yeah, shoot me. Shoot me all you want. These guys watching the live stream or what? 4 guys rush me. They're following me. They're going all around the map just to follow me. Are you kidding me? Well, this build's actually pretty decent. Why are there so many Ravanas? What the? Since when everyone runs Ravanas? Ugh, getting stuck. Honestly, even this build is doing a lot better than I thought it would do. That, I mean, you compare, okay, so you compare that damage to the Venom. It's like the Venom doesn't even register on the scale. That's all, that's the difference. Uh-oh. Wait, how did that guy manage to kill me even though I leeched onto him? Huh? That's interesting. Ooh, this guy's gonna definitely kill me. Definitely. What is that? Yeah, that Scorcher build actually was doing really well. I think actually this... Oh, wait, maybe... Look, he's going for me. Is it because of my name? Maybe they're trying to give me ammo. Thought about that now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Help, guys! Yeah, this guy has something for me. Oh, gee. It's the only safe place. It was the only safe place for me. Whoa! Ah! Uh-oh. Give all? Nah, I think they're watching the live stream. Because this is how I know when players are watching the live stream. Because they just do a V-line straight for me. And it won't be just one player. It's very obvious. And they will, every time I drop in, you will see that they will turn to see where I am if you watch very carefully. This is why when I do my recording, I try to not use my name. This way players don't know who I am until it's too late and I've got my footage, because that's more realistic. For a moment, you thought that Ravager was a frog. Honestly, that Scorcher build surprised me. Assist. I need to save up my ammo. Yep. Yep. I think I leeched onto him. He wanted to fight. Well, that's a lot of players here. Oh, gee. I think I bit off more than I could chew. Die? My gosh. That guy gave his condo a lot of Wheaties this morning. Ah. Oof. Oh, gee, that mauler. Uh-oh. He's coming this way. He wants revenge. No, that guy's gonna save him, the Demeter. Run! Yeah, that... Ah, the reload. Everyone's chasing after me. What the... I'm trying to run away, but they all just coming. Holy! Uh-oh. Ah! Yeah, we probably need some beacons now. Ah! Uh-oh. Me versus everyone. Yep, I can't drop in there now. Oh no, they locked me down. Can't find matches, you waiting. Joe, it might be because did iOS just get an update? So something you should know when the game gets an update, they have to split all the platforms. So you no longer have the usual matchmaking. So iOS will be only playing against iOS. Android will only be playing against Android. Steam will only be playing against other Steam players. They have to do that because just think about it. So if Android gets the update, how can they be matched with iOS if iOS doesn't have the update, right? So they have to split all the players. So you end up waiting a lot longer, and the matchmaking will be really messed up because the criteria for each platform is different. So that's why. And then when they merge it again, then you'll be able to find games. Player plays after one. Yeah. Oh, we're over 2 hours here. Yeah, so I would say there was definitely a noticeable difference between the two, but I'm not sure if it's worth leveling up. I think one of the strongest ultimates, well, the ultimates that I've run into that I've struggled with lately is the Hetchy and maybe the Blitz. And both of them have shields. I'm not sure about the Leech. I mean, it's strong, but I don't know if it's to the point where I would want to level one up. Oh, you're still waiting for iOS update. Android got it. Yeah, that's why. That's why the matchmaking, which goes back to my point. So the reason also, like a lot of players want them to match based on equipment levels. I think. So one of the questions that came up with Pixonic was why don't they match players or MK3 versus MK3? They basically told me that if they were to do that, the wait times would be like maybe an hour or longer to find a game for Champion League players. They're not kidding either, because you got to remember. So if you're playing, it's gonna have to search who has MK3, who's online in your area and your region, right? And if there's not enough players, you could be waiting a very long time. And players will not want to wait that long. They'll just uninstall the game. Heard to uninstall the game or you lose the account. What do you mean? Don't do the new link account. I don't even think that's ready yet. Yeah, so eventually they're working on the they're working on the cross-platform where you'll be able to log into your account, whether you're on iOS, Android, Steam, so basically I could take my Pilot ID or my login from this account and play it on Steam. Which is really good news because those that are on Steam that don't get ads, what they can do is they can log into like an iOS device or an Android device, watch the ads, and then like play on Steam. Should you focus on a frozen weapon build? That's a very general question. I can't really answer that question because I'd have to see your Hangar first. What I will say is that, so if I had to start an account from scratch, the first thing that I'll be focusing on are my brawlers. So brawlers would be ones which can withstand quite a lot of damage for Now, everything, just remember, everything is relative, because oftentimes players are like, at what level should I level something up before it becomes effective? It's all relative, because technically you could have a level 7, but if you're playing against other level 7 or 8 in your league, then the level 7 would be fine. Obviously, if you faced an MK3 player, then it's not going to be fine, because you're going to notice how, how quickly it dies, right? So it's all relative. But the first thing I would do is build. So if you're looking at robots, probably Ravana first. And then you will have to see what weapons work best for Ravana. So that would be something like Havoc that you can build in like Workshop. Mace might be another one. I'm not sure if I would use Cryo Rockets. I think that might be harder for a newer player, because you have to kind of lead the target with those weapons. I mean, you have to do it with some of the other weapons too, but I think like Ice Rockets especially. Come soon, so update drops. I'm actually not sure how they would handle that. Yeah. I guess so I guess when the update comes, they'll probably say, okay, well, it's gonna hit Android. But at least you can still play, or you might be on iOS. You can play the update by logging into an Android device, because they get it before. So I guess that's how they will handle it. A lot of us Android are not able to play, can't even see the clans chat. There's a lot of bugs. I know when I logged into the baby account, when the update hit, I logged into my baby account and I'm like, wait a minute, where's my pilots? I had no pilots on my bots on my Titan. On the Ravana, and I can say they are quite good. Havoc and Maze. Yeah, I think for a free player, those are the ones that I would like gravitate towards. I was actually quite surprised with this Leech build. Like I think they did buff these weapons, right? I think they did. I think it needs a bit of a slight damage buff though, if I had to buff these. But I think this might be the second time they buffed it. I could be wrong. Could never get into Mech Arena. Some were asking me. It's so funny because when that game came out, their community was really toxic towards me. I think they were just old War Robots players that moved over. And then Mech Arena actually asked me like if I wanted to do a sponsorship. I'm like, no, sorry, I'm not interested. Because I'm like thinking, man, if that is what their community is like, I don't want to even be close to it. But then I had others also tell me how expensive that game is. It like puts War Robots to shame. Someone actually was calculating the cost to max out a bot in that game. It's anywhere from $1,600 to $2,000 versus for this game, at the time that they did the calculations, which was kind of within the past, I'd say maybe year. I think, who was it? Gutton was the one. So maybe past 1 to 2 years, he had this game for each bot about $150 versus versus $1,600, $2,000 for Mech Arena. So if you thought this is pay to win, well, that's not even close to Mech Arena, if that is true. Although, you know what? He's not the only one. Tony told me about that too, because he said he was looking into that game, and he's like, Adrian, don't do it, man. I'm telling you, it's expensive. I'm like, what do you mean by expensive? He's like, well, he's like about $2,000 or so. But he said the players won't tell you that. You need to change your old account. Do I think that the ultimate Minos is meta? It has a potential. Like, I've run into quite a few players that have run that. They run it really well. I mean, it's up there, but I think, like, so out of the Titans that are the strongest right now, I still think Devourer and Mauler. Maybe, maybe you can throw Minos in that mix. I know some will ask me about Bjorn, but if I'm being honest, Bjorn actually goes down pretty fast. When you're in ball mode, that thing goes down fast. The only way that you can get your Bjorn to last or survive long, so if you're running, where's my Bjorn? Man, I haven't, like, I didn't even run Bjorn, and I have this thing like on here that's maxed. So if you're gonna run it, you've got to run it with the Bifrost, because that helps with the defense. So that's why I think a lot of the players that do run it, they use Bifrost. But if you don't have that, thing's gonna die real fast. Even at max level. No, Indra. Indra comes into play if you're talking about the Titans that survive the longest. So if I had to level up any Titan, if I was a new player, knowing what I know, the first Titan that I would level up would be Indra. And then if I had leveled that up to max level and I was looking at another Titan, then the next Titan would probably be maybe Devourer. Yeah, Indra survives more metas than any other Titan, so that's how I would do it. I wasn't kidding when the Indra is very strong. Yeah, but the thing is, like, players who argue with that, I think they don't own an Indra or they don't know how to play it. Yeah, the Indra is very, very strong. No Minos? No. Indra will smoke a Minos. It will smoke a Minos, a Luchador, a Rook. All those Titans. For a player that knows how to play Indra, they will kill those Titans easily. But it's not about necessarily killing them. It's a fact that just with time, look at how many metas the Indra has survived. If you compare that to any other Titan, like, they don't even come close. It's because of the ability, that's why. I mean, okay, just think about it this way. You could have a guy shooting at, or you are using this and you're shooting at Titans. Do you think you're going to have trouble killing a Rook? Probably not, right? Because you're shooting from above them. Also, you're shooting their shields, they're just charging you up. Do you think you will have trouble shooting a Luchador? Not really. Maybe when they have their reflector shield up, but the fact of the matter is you can still shoot them. What about a Minos? Same thing. Indra. Okay, now Indra's different because you know how annoying an Indra is? You are shooting at an Indra and then it uses its ability. Do you think you're going to keep on firing? Probably not, because you're going to be wasting your ammo. Only for them to go into the ability again. You're going to find another target is what I'm saying. So that's why I say that the Indra is still... And I think also, because I know with the Ravana, so you know how we have the rust and crumble effect? I believe if you use like a phase shift or transcendence, you can remove it. I know with rust, I think with crumble too. So technically, if that is true, and someone had like this build, and I'm hitting like say a Luchador, a Mauler, whatever, it's going to apply the effects. But to an Indra, they'll apply the effects, but then they use their transcendence or whatever, the ability, and then they just remove it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said that Indra is a lot better, in my opinion. So that would be the very first Titan that I would level up. And then after that, once I have that leveled up, then I can go explore with another Titan. At least I will have that Titan to fall back on. Because you could level an Indra up, and then maybe you got the Bjorn, right? Or you got the Devourer. By the way, I'm going to be doing a video on this. I had this set up. But you could have an Indra, you could have that maxed out, and then you max this out, and then they nerf this, and it's no longer good. Well, you can fall back on the Indra. That's how I would. That's why I say do the Indra first. That's like your backup plan, and then you can explore. It just makes more sense. Yeah, and the thing also with Indra that's really the other reason why I tell players, it'll be a good idea to focus on that, and even the Ravana, is because it teaches a player the timings of the ability and the importance of that. Because you have to really use your cover and you have to use your ability at the right time. And that applies across the board to like all your robots, like even Samjock. Samjock can do a lot of damage, but if you mistime your ability, that could be the end of you, right? Because so let's just say, like, for example, the guys that shot me when I was leeched onto them, like, if they leech onto you and you time your ability wrong and you get out of your ability and you fire, you will kill yourself because of the leech ability. Certain things like that. So it works across the board, the timing. Because this game you will find, okay, so you have like really powerful bots and weapons and stuff, which is all fine and dandy, but you're going to find where the skill part comes is more in the timing of your ability. The first skills that I would need. I don't even know what skills I have on my Indra here. Let's just see which ones. Usually, things like Deaf Survivor are really good to have. But if you're starting out, I actually really like Stubborn Warrior. But I would say like Clever Survivor, Stubborn Warrior, those would be important. And then I would start looking at these three, like Armor Expert, Cautious Pilot. Roadhog might be good too, because you need that speed to escape. So I would say... like, I really like the Clever Survivor, like these three. And then focusing on like the tanks skills. If you time the ability of the Indra... Yeah, no, the Indra, a lot of players underestimate it. I'm telling you right now. You have defense rather than Ferocious Guardian. But doesn't the defense expert, doesn't that when you only use your ability though? Hold on. Increase defense while its primary ability is active. Oops. Oh, when you're using this? I don't think you really need that. That is more when you're exposing your Indra and you're firing. I think I would rather have increased damage. I think that's what I have, right? Ferocious. Increase weapon damage while its primary ability is active. Primary is the lasso. Yeah, I think I would rather have that. Because the thing is, if someone were to shoot me, right, I just use my ability. I would use the I don't even know how to pronounce it, Transcendence. We'll just say facial or Transcendence. I would rather use this just to negate that damage and then increase the damage output. Because remember, you only have these weapons to work with, but you want to make sure that you hit them really hard when you get out of your ability, so you can go back into your ability again. So you want to amp up that damage as much as possible. Defense point doesn't matter because Titan weapons have defense mitigation. That's a good point too. Yeah, I guess I should do a secret reveal thing for the Indra, because like, so what I typically do is, this is why I show things at max level, so I can show you all the skills and stuff. What I do is I have my list over here, and then when it comes to the baby account, when I have enough currency, the memoriam, whatever, then I can say, okay, what skill do I need first? Might be Stubborn Warrior. I will spend the I think it's 750 in order to get that skill. I don't do the random one because the random might land on one that I don't want. At least I know what I'm going to get, right? And then I will save up again and I'll get this skill, and that's how I do it. So by doing that, I know exactly what skill to go for. And I save on all the time and the resources that I would have otherwise spent trying to figure out which ones to get, because I know exactly, I've got a list. So even if I spend more to get the one directly, I still save, because if I do the random thing, it might give me the wrong one, and then I've wasted all my currency for it. Joe's kill Indra, kill the Mauler. Actually, it's easier now to kill Mauler with the Indra, because remember, they weakened the Mauler. You tend to run beacons. Yeah, you have that as well. That's the other thing too. So, you know, sometimes like when you're fighting in a mix of like titans, when there's so many titans around you, it allows you to use your ability to just get out of there, like escape. You look at like Rook and Luchador, Minos, all of those titans, you can't exactly just get out of there. I mean, I guess the Rook you can, but while you're doing the castling ability, you're going to get shot up. And you may not get out of there alive. Because remember, you're still taking damage, right? They can shoot underneath your... where you don't have shields. So they can still kill you. Indra's weakness is Sonic. I think most Titans, it's Sonic. Mauler can escape? Yeah, can. But Mauler is definitely a lot more weaker now. You can't argue with that. It's a lot easier to take them out. For now, you have no Indra. Man, remember how I was using the Arthur for the longest time? And players are saying like how I spend money to get the platinum. What they don't realize is that I was sitting on that platinum for the longest time because I was trying to get the Indra. I never leveled up my Arthur. I leveled up weapons. I just didn't do the Arthur. So I had level 30 Arthur. And I was putting my platinum into all the weapons. And then finally when I got the Indra, I just poured everything into it and I just like maxed it out. That's how I got all that platinum. It's because I was waiting and waiting until I got the Titan. I wasn't really concerned about it taking too long because to level like Titans up in this game is very quick. So that wasn't really... I didn't have that as a problem. Your question does get through. What question? I don't think you want to go there. So close to getting Indra the other day. Okay, so anyways, guys, I think we're going to call it. Before I get going, thank you very much to Dark Warrior, Lone, Dominic Kine, Dies, Peter, Cold, and Alex for helping to moderate today's live stream chat. Much appreciated. Also, thank you, Kine, for being a member for 84 months. Very much appreciated. And if any of them have YouTube channels, make sure to check them out. Yeah, I think... So this pilot actually does help. I wasn't even paying attention, but I know that it lowers the cooldown for your ability, which is really nice. Between these two, it was noticeable that this survived longer, but it wasn't like night and day difference. Like, I don't know. Like, if I had this, would I level it up? I don't know. So just knowing what I know and what I've run into, I will say that the two ultimate bots that I've had the most trouble with has been the Hetchy and the Blitz because of their shields. I mean, I haven't really honestly run into that many. I did run into one Leech the one time on Moon Map when it first came out. It took a while to kill them, but it's not like the Hetchy or the Blitz. I mean, those two are on another level. At least in the current meta, because of all the shields. So I would say, would I level this up? Like, if I had a Hetchy or the Blitz, I think I'd level those up first. That's what I would do. Romeo, 14 months. Oh, by the way, so we're going to have a members stream tomorrow. Probably my baby account, because we only have 3 days left and I have to record the opening. So that will be happening tomorrow. I was thinking of doing the squad, but then I realized, wait, we got the update. So that means not everyone will have the update. So we can't really run squads, the Patreon squads. Hangar reviews, well, we did one kind of recently, but I don't think it really makes sense at this point. Rather wait until we get the new content, and then we can do that. Okay, so tomorrow is going to be baby account, gameplay, and the opening of these data pads. Oh, you want to play squads? I got to add you. I got to add you to... Okay. So I think that's going to be it, guys. I don't know if you guys have any other questions. I think that... Oh, and also the winners for the that giveaway that I did last weekend. Winners will be on Saturday night if you are subscribed and you have your notifications turned on. Otherwise, Sunday it will be announced. And yeah, so tomorrow members stream. Sunday there will be another live stream. There might even be another giveaway for that. I'm not sure yet. Maybe. We'll see. And I think that's pretty much it. So if this is the first time you happen to drop by my YouTube channel live stream, I hope you enjoyed today's live stream featuring the Leech and, I should say, Frozen Leech and the Ultimate Leech. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And with that said, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe. And until the next live stream, I'll catch you guys later. Cheers, guys.